My name is Shelby McPherson, and I've actually been at Strayer since the fall of 2007. And my studies is going to be business and human resource management, and then of course I'll have the minor in accounting.
Okay, now where do you work?
At Sprint.
Okay, and what do you do at Sprint?
It's customer service and then quality analyst and I've been there right at almost 10 years. So.
Oh. So you took English 240, business communication, and when you entered the class, how did you feel about yourself as a writer? What did you think about yourself as a writer?
Well, I did a lot of writing in the previous classes, but as far as feeling comfortable, I feel like to myself I still had a lot of challenges that I had to overcome with knowing really how to write, how to put it all together, to come up with a paper or a project, or something. So,
what were some of the specific challenges do you think you had?
I think just learning, really just gathering the ideas, how to gather the ideas and how to put it in, to where that was the biggest challenge that I had coming out of the first class into this English class here. Was just, I could come up with the ideas, but it was just trying to sort out different ideas to carry the paper on through.
So what was the project that you did in English 240?
The one project that we had to work on was it was a proposal, and it was given to, well, it either could be a proposal / business project, and that was the opportunity that I took to at our
talk about it.
With the at work we have an opportunity with the way that our system is monitored. It monitors calls that are coming in, and it gives the customer the opportunity on the outside to score us. But the way that it's scored, it's only based on like 1% of our customer service experience, which is not enough based, once I went in to do the research and all to do this project, that's not even the percentage that J.D. Powers would even accept. So that was like a faulty score really that was going against us as individuals. And I had a problem with it because it takes your bonus. If you don't meet certain quotas, it takes your bonuses and rates you as a lower class specialist, to be honest with you. So I felt that it was a challenge, that there was a problem within the way that the monitors were coming in. So I took the project that we had in our English class and put it to work to where I could build a proposal to change the way the monitoring process went through.
So how did you go about putting this proposal together?
Well, in class we did we had to work on different steps to gather the information, what was important, what was the, start at the beginning with the research and where did I want to end, and then we all come together to figure out how it would come, with the different steps, how it would come together as a full proposal for the class. And, but we started out just simply having an idea. Then we had to do the research, then we had to write the paper, then it had to be, and then as the different stages, like what would we do to fix the problem, how would we fix it, what, how to address it to certain people, just went in different stages all the way through, and then we had to rewrite it until we actually got it, from the top being who we would address to, all the way to the end is what we felt like, should come from this, what we were hoping for as the employee, what my paper hoping for as the employee, would change for the company for the better.
What else did you do with your paper at the end of the class? What did you do?
Well, after we finished the paper, then I got up and I had to present my paper to the class, of course, and actually that gave me the opportunity to kind of get past the scared part of how to actually share the proposal, because I did turn it over to the director of our cost center, and that was my whole purpose of building this paper, because I had passion behind it to get a change made, and it wasn't for my self-interest, it was for 650 other employees, and that is in the cost center being scored in the same way. So I had the opportunity to address the full class, and of course it was a score based on the presentation plus the paper itself, and that's what we had to do with it at the end. And then I used that same paper, the same identical paper, to turn over to not just the director but also the CEO of Sprint.
when you turned your paper over to the CEO of Sprint, how did you feel about that? I mean, did you feel confident about that paper? You must have if you turned it over.
I did because of the way that he addressed me. You know, it was the way that because I took it to the director, and the director acted like it was probably not going to get, probably not going to go far. So I really didn't have too much. I was like, oh, I didn't have much confidence when I come out of his office. But no sooner than I sat back down in my seat, I got an email from him. He said, after doing a second thought, I would like you to meet with my boss when he comes in November. And then when I met with him, he wanted that paper, and when he read over, he was like, this is exactly what I needed.
Do you feel like the fact that it was well presented was part of the reason?
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what, actually, when he come back this past month to give me my awards for it at work, and that was what he said, that it was not only that I had the nerve to step up to the plate, but it was also the content of it is exactly what he needed. The research, that an employee actually took the initiative to do the research and understand a process and know.
So, and what kind of recognition did you get?
I got a $1,000 bonus and a $500 gift card for Best Buy and a $500 gift card from Macy's.
So tell me, what do you think about writing now that you had this experience?
Well, I feel definitely more confident that I can do it and that I can make a difference. I think that's what the biggest thing was that come out of all of that, not only did my director listen to me, and I felt like as an employee somebody was listening, but it made me feel confident in my own work and my own ability to do, to make a change, and especially moving in since my degree is in business. It makes me feel confident now and be able to make these type of business decisions.
Now you have a system to approach another project if you have to write one?
I would, and I'd feel more confident because now I know like the type of research that it would take to even come up with these type of solutions, and in how to address it to get to the right point.
So what do you think about yourself as a writer now?
Well, I definitely feel confident, that I can do it. So and I think I've come a long way with this, with the class and all too, with the learning.